Hello everyone, and now we're going to start with continuing to solve the Rubik's Cube. Uh, so far we've done the cross, the corners, and which will give us the first layer. And now we will move on to inserting the edges that need to go in between these centers, right here. So, first thing we want to start with, say, for example, if you solve with green, the first thing you want to do is find an edge in this top layer, one of these four right here, one of these four, that do not have blue on them. That's if you solve with green. But say you solve with white, then you want to find one of these edges that doesn't have the opposite color, which would be yellow. So we look around. This one has white and orange, that one's good. This one has blue on it, so that's no good. This one has blue on it, that's no good. This one's yellow and red, which is good. So, the first thing that we need to do is line up the edge that we are focusing on with the center color that is facing any of the front or right or back notations, not up. So we line it up with this, since this is red and yellow, and if we were to do the orange and white, we would have to line it up with the white one right here. So let's just do the orange and white one. So to solve this, you use, if you're needing to get it from this position up here down to the left, so if you need to take this piece and just slam it down into here, you use this algorithm. Up inverse, left inverse, up, left, up, front, up inverse, front inverse. And that will put your edge in place. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Let's just do, here. Now that we have, now that we have this one, where we need to take this piece, which lines up here on the top, that does not have blue on it, we need to take it and put it into here, into this slot. Since it's going to the right, we would use this algorithm. Up, right, up inverse, right inverse, up inverse, front inverse, up, front. That will put the edge in. And both of these algorithms will be in the description, so you'll be able to read them and study them using notation. So here, now we have another case where we need to get this piece and put it to the left. So we'll use up inverse, left inverse, up, left, up, front, up inverse, front inverse. That will put the edge in. Now, say you run into this problem where there's no more on top that have anything that doesn't have your top center color, and you see that your edge is in here, but it's flipped. What are you supposed to do? Well, the easiest thing to do is to choose either side of it, either put it to your left or to your right, and use either one of the algorithms that I just used to take it out. So say you wanted to take it out with the left one. You do up inverse, left inverse, up, left, up, front, up inverse, front inverse. And that will take the edge out. As you can see, it's now up here in the top layer. So now, afterwards, you can take it and just put it where it needs to go and use the algorithm needed. In this case, it would be the left again. So it would be up inverse, left inverse, up, left, up, front, up inverse, front inverse. And now, once you use these algorithms to put the edges in place, you will have solved 2 layers of the Rubik's Cube. Thank you so much for watching. In the next portion, we will move on to solving the top cross and getting the full face of the top. And we will cover that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue on with watching the rest of the videos to try and learn to solve the Rubik's Cube to impress your friends and even anyone else that you might want to. Thank you so much for watching.